Okay guys, so today we're just going to work through the entire game code and see if we can't get this project on the road, so to speak. Basically, what I want to point out to you in the code mainly is the structure of the game, and this is a very common structure in games. Today we're going to look at the game loop and how it controls gameplay. So let's go ahead and go to the desktop. Okay, so I've already gotten the code pretty well tacked out. I'm going to go ahead and open up our command prompt and change to the Python code folder. Whoops, forgot I wasn't using Linux. Alright, so game.py is the file that we're going to use, and then words.txt is the file that we're going to use to stop that. That's the file that we're going to use to kind of control what's the word list that we're going to use for our people to guess. So let's go ahead and look at the code. Now, remember from the other day, we have to have random selection of words, and so we imported the random library into Python. That library is essentially a pseudo random number generator, but we'll also choose random entries out of a list by picking the index numbers, basically what it does. So that's how we're making use of random. We create a variable called game title, and we're calling our game word raider. Please feel free to change that. It's just a thing. So if you want to call it something else, that's fine. But it will go in the game title variable. We've declared a word bank basically as a list, and this is where we're going to keep all the words in that text file that we looked at momentarily. Essentially what we have is just a random list. In fact, let's go ahead and take a peek at that right now. Excuse me. Okay, so here's our word list: bears, pears, lions, kings, queens, helps, learn, frog, blogs, hates, baits, amber, flute. We have 61 randomly generated 5-letter words, and we're going to use these words as a source to pick from to find the word that we want our user, our game player, to guess. So that is the text. You'll notice that it is located in the same directory as our script, and that's important. If you want to use a text file, you're going to have to open it. And there's two ways you can do that. You can use the title of the text file, just words.txt, if the file is in the same directory as your script. However, if it's somewhere else, then you have to put the entire path in. And the open method takes a string, the file path, as a parameter. So we built our list here. This is empty right now. This is where we're going to put our words. And to do that, we're going to use the open method. We're going to open words.txt. That is the text file. We're going to take all of these words. We're going to put them into this list. So we open this file as a text file, and then for every line in our text file, we're going to add it to the list using the append method. While we're doing that, we're also going to strip away any trailing blank characters. If there's anything after the 5 letters, any paragraph marks, parenthesis mark, any kind of invisible character, we're going to strip those away, and we're also going to convert all the words to lowercase if they are not already. The reason that we do that is because we're going to convert all the guesses to lowercase. That way when we compare them, we'll be able to compare them evenly. Alright, so we have filled our word bank. We've filled our list with words from the words.txt file. And now we're going to randomly select one of those words and put it in our word to guess variable. So word to guess variable is equal to random choice out of the word bank. So what happens here, the random library looks at this list and it picks one of those words as random, just a random choice, It just picks one word at random and puts it in this variable as a word to guess. Now, we need to build a couple of other lists here. Misplaced guesses. These are letters that are in the wrong place when you type them in as the user. Incorrect guesses. This is the number of guesses that the user makes. And now we're getting down to it. Maximum turns, you get 5 guesses before the game ends. Start out with 0, so you get to go from 0 to 5. You have that many guesses to guess what word was chosen at random up here from out of this list. And then as you add letters and take away letters, the letters are presented to you in the interface, so you can look and see what letters you've guessed that were correct and which ones were in the right place. Okay, so misplaced guesses. These are this is a list that's going to hold the letters. Right now it's empty. Incorrect guesses. This is all the words that we get wrong. And so what's going to happen is it's going to take these words and it's going to keep them for us so we don't go back and guess them again. Max turns, once again, that's how many turns before the game is over. And then turns taken, we start with 0. All right, we're going to print out our game title. First of all, welcome to, and then it's going to put out Word Raider in there. This game has, and it's going to read however many words is in our list. It's going to get that number, so that'll be 61. Or no, pardon me. The word has, in its word to guess, it's guessing from the random. I just completely messed that up. It's guessing the random words. It's counting those letters, and it'll say this word has 5 letters because that's how many it has. And you have max turns, which is 5 minus 0, so you have 5 turns left. That is the interface of our game right there. That's how the game starts. So welcome to Word Raider. The word has 5 letters. You have 5 turns to guess. Now, this next line is important. This is the game loop. While. A game loop is nearly always a while loop. So it says while turns taken is less than max turns. That means while the number of turns that we've done is less than 5, we'll be able to guess. So at that point, we're going to guess, and we're going to use the input function that we learned the other day to guess a word. So you're just going to pick a 5-letter word at random, and the input function is going to take that as a string, and then we're going to use the string method lower to make that word lowercase. So all the letters will be lowercase, and that matches what we did up here. So we're comparing a lowercase word to a lowercase word, and that keeps, if the user typed it in all caps or with one capital letter or whatever, that makes sure that we're comparing apples to apples. So we're going to store the lowercase guessed word in the variable guess. Now, if the length of guess, so it counts the number of letters, is not equal to 5, or if whatever we put in there is not all alpha, that means it's not all just letters. If there's a number in there, then we're going to tell the user that they messed up. Please print a 5-letter word. And then continue, which means we'll just keep doing that until the user puts in a 5-letter word. All right, we've created an integer variable here called index, and we started at 0. And then we've created another variable here that we're going to hold our, it's kind of a temporary holding place for the letters in our guess that we made up here. So for each letter in the word guess, if the letter is equal to, exactly equal to the word in guess index, which is the index number for the letter. So if the 2 letters are the same, we're going to print C, which is the letter, and then end equals blank. If C is already in the misplaced guesses, which the first time through it won't be, we shouldn't have anything in there, then C will be removed from there. And we'll print. So what we're going to have basically is 5 underscores and then an end, an equal sign. If not, if it's not an incorrect guesses And if it's not in incorrect, we're going to add it to incorrect guesses. We're going to print the underscores back for the blanks, and then we're going to add 1 to index. So now index is equal to 2. And we're going to go through this word that we've guessed. We're going to go through letter by letter and pick which letters match up to the letters in word to guess. When they all match up, of course, we'll win. So after we go through the guess process, we're going to print a new line, and we're going to print misplaced characters and that dictionary with misplaced characters in it, and then incorrect letters, that dictionary with incorrect letters. And then turns taken, we're going to add 1 to that. So instead of 0, turns taken will be 1 now. And we'll do this 4 more times. Okay, so at the end, if guess is exactly equal to the word to guess, that means we won. We'll just keep running through this loop until we either run out of terms or until the guess that we make is exactly equal to the word we're trying to guess. At that point, we win. And then we end the game here with a break statement. If turns taken equals maximum turns, that means if we take 5 turns and we still haven't gotten it right, then we lose. And we tell them what the word was. If neither of those 2 conditions is true, then we just print out you have this many turns left. And so that is essentially the game. Having said that, let's go through and see if we can accomplish something with the game here. Let's see if we can play it. I'm going to go Python game.py, and it'll say welcome to WordRaider. The word has 5 letters. You have 5 turns. Guess a word, and we're going to say shift. Okay, so I got no misplaced letters correct. All the letters were incorrect. Oh, no, I have a T. All right, so notice how it replaced these underscores with the correct letter. So I now have a T, and it's in that place. So I have 4 turns left. Now, if I should happen to type a 1 in here, and I hit enter, it's going to tell me, nope, you can't do that. Please select a 5-letter word. If I select a letter or a word that's too small, it's going to say, nope, you can't do that. It has to be a 5-letter word. And that's the same if I try to select a letter that's too large. All right, so let's move on and see what else we can go to here. Okay, let's see, did I get anything? So far, my incorrectors, SHIFTREND. I have misplaced letters. Oops. I lost my T, though. Dear. So if you guess the same letter again, it takes away the T. So let's see here. Huh. Let's see. Incorrect letters, S. So we know there's a T in there. What else do we got here? Let's try shirt. Nope, only got 1 left, but I'm back to, I got my T back. So SHIF, and that T I used twice. That's what messed me up there. REND OY. SPO. How about sports? SPORTS. No, I know the S is not there, so it can't be that. Can't be that. Nope. How about a G? GHOS. GHOSTS. That's too many letters. The T's in the wrong place, so it can't be that. Fortunately, there's not a timer on this game, so we can kind of drag it if we have to. Let's see here. CHU. CRU. Oh. Nope, I'm still got the same correct letter here. And my variable's not working. Well, shoot, let's see here. For some reason, max turns is not doing its job. That's interesting. Well, let's see. Okay. Yep, I lost. The word was yacht. That's a hard one because there's a Y in there, and that threw me off. But now we got to go see why our deal's not working here. Okay, for some reason it's going max. Okay, you have. That's it. There's that. Max turns. See if that doesn't help us. Yeah, I do have something funky going on here. If I can concatenate strings. Yes, no. Nope. 30. Now, see, our deal is working here now. All right, so 5, 4, 3. Time. Wow. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. H A T C H. What if it's hatch? Ooh. A match. Ooh, latch. Well, I got there eventually. But anyway, you see how the game is supposed to work. At least I hope so. All right, guys, so that's basically the game. That's the project. What I want you to do is to basically see if you can't get a version of that game up and running. Now, what I don't want is for you to just copy and paste the text in. That's not really going to help you any at all. So go ahead and what I'll do is I'll leave you a an image file of the text, and let's see if that doesn't make things interesting for you at least. But you need to see if you can understand the code. You need to explain the code to me, and then that way you'll kind of have an idea of what you need to do, or how this game works. Because the main thing once you get out of the project is to see how the different pieces of the program work. So let's go ahead and I'll have pictures of the code for you to look at, and that should be enough help to get the game up and running. I'll also put the text file in there so that you can use that, and then at that point you're on your own. So let's go ahead and get it done. Once you've gotten your code up and running, go ahead and turn it in. Use the Start Assignment button at the top of the page. If you have any questions, I can be reached through the Canvas inbox. So hope to see you in class. Have a good day.